Am I being abused? Me, 33F boyfriend, 42 meters. Background: I suffer from anxiety and sometimes just need a good cry. When I cry, he says things to me like, "Are we going to start with this again?" and escalates the situation and makes me feel worse. One time calling me a baby. He never asks how my day is, often cutting me off when I do have something to say. If he is upset with me, I often get the silent treatment. We don't live together, but I spend most of my time at his place. But if he gets upset with me, he sends me home, and to not come back till I stop crying. I feel like I can't leave. I can't do anything alone. He always has to know where I am. I watch the clock when I'm gone because he makes comments about how long I've been gone. I have to watch my gas, as he makes comments if I've used up gas and where I went. I'm losing control. Yeah, he's abusing you, and this is a super toxic situation. Honestly, it's in your best interests to call it quits on this relationship. It's not fair on you to have to live like this. 7 red flags. Leave his ass. You deserve better, because every human deserves better. Yes. This is extreme emotional abuse. He is a narcissist and control freak. The time to get out is now, not tomorrow. Yeah. The fact that most people have to post here is already telling. You just need reassurance. As long as he's making your mental health worse, and with what you mentioned above, he really doesn't seem to care for your well-being and that your crying is an inconvenience for him. He is definitely not empathetic. The big issue here is focusing on yourself and getting your depression, anxiety under control. Make an APPT with a psych and get yourself well before addressing issues with others. It's a futile battle if you aren't well yourself. Find a caring person in your life to converse with as well and have a support network. This is abusive. What you've written here is concerning for a lot of reasons. Cutting you off, the silent treatment, and asking where you've been sounds like he's really controlling. I try not to make sweeping judgments about people based on a few one-sided sentences, but, at the very least, this sounds very toxic for you. You shouldn't have to ask for kindness from your partner. He sounds belittling, disrespectful, and unempathetic. If I were you, I'd get out of this toxicity, work on your anxiety, and find someone who will be kind to you. Oh, this does not sound healthy. I'd get out ASAP if I were you. I had a bad boyfriend a while ago and I ignored the red flags until one day he physically assaulted me, pushed my chest down so hard it tore the cartilage in my ribs. I got out after that, but it was very scary and I should not have ignored those red flags. It could have been so much worse. Trust me, it's not worth it to stay until something really bad happens to you. Not to scare you, but things can escalate quickly from verbal to physical abuse. If you ever have to ask, "Am I being abused?" you're probably being abused. He sounds like an asshole. Yes, he is abusing you. All kinds of red flags here, definitely abusive. Leave. Yes, you are. But no, he doesn't need to know where you are. You don't need to watch the clock. You do need to justify your gas prices. All you need to do is run. Fast. And soon. Like, tonight soon. This isn't a good relationship. I think deep down you know that just by the way this post was written. This is sad and toxic. Partners are supposed to be there for each other to make each other feel better. This guy just sounds like a controlling asshole. Leave him in the dust. You will be so much happier in the end when you do. I'm a crier in a relationship with a man who feels uncomfortable around it. The bigger issue is the controlling behaviors you listed at the bottom. This isn't going to get better, just worse. Major red flags here. Run. Run fast. Run far. Don't look back. Yes, it's controlling and abusive. He is showing you the ways he will treat you for however long you decide to stay with him. There are multiple red flags. As I'm sure you realize, none of that can feel good for you, and I am sorry you are being treated that way. He is a grown man and it is clear that he expects if you want to live in his world, you will live by his rules. Don't waste your time with someone like that. Seriously, you only have so long on this earth. Really consider if he is the person you want to be in a relationship with. All of the things you mentioned in the bottom paragraph are abuse. Also, what kind of partner says, "Oh, are we going to do this again?" when you're upset? This guy is trash. Location flag, 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 location flag. You deserve better. Break off this relationship. Block him on everything. helpguide.org/articles/abuse-domestic-violence-and-abuse.htm. Read. The Gift of Fear. No visible bruises. Why does he do that? This is typical narcissist behavior. He has you second-guessing yourself. You can leave. You're stronger than you know. If you stay, his controlling behavior will get worse and you will start to second-guess yourself so much you won't be your own person anymore. You deserve so much better. Leave. Yes. My ex did the same exact things to me. Belittled me when I was upset. Sent me home when he didn't want to deal with me. Gave me the silent treatment and withheld physical contact from me, hugs, kisses, etc. to make me feel bad. Please leave. It will only get worse. Greater than if he gets upset with me, he sends me home, and to not come back till I stop crying. Greater than I feel like I can't leave. This is contradictory. You can go home anytime he wants to punish you. Silent treatment is abusive, too. Gather your shit, call the cops, and tell them you would like assistance leaving an abusive relationship. Get out, block him. If he shows up at yours, call the cops. This is the exact situation they are there to deal with. You're only trapped because you allow yourself to be. Unless he's doing more than just commenting on things he does not like you doing, I don't understand why you'd let one person have this much control over you. Stop being his puppet. Short answer: yes. You are being abused. This is extremely toxic. He sounds controlling and like an asshole. You should leave him, but I don't know about the abusive part. Obviously get rid of this guy by op. You shouldn't be crying this much. Get into therapy and on meds so you can start to do better for yourself. It's time to focus on you and getting better. Lots of red flags. It's only going to get worse. For your mental health you should leave. Is there someone who can come with you to get your stuff? For your own safety I wouldn't do it alone. Find help first, please. You're definitely in an abusive relationship. You need someone who can be caring and understanding. He's not it. All of what you wrote about your relationship sounds like abuse. You can leave and you should. Your boyfriend lacks empathy and is insecure and jealous. Always having to tell him where you are and keeping an eye on the time and gas as difference in it will make him start questioning you. Are huge red flags of being toxic and controlling, as well as being uncaring about you, your emotions. You need to leave. You deserve so much better, and being single is better than being in relationships like that. Your friends, family will help support you. So many red flags. Please leave this relationship. It's abusive and it's very likely he is going to continue to escalate. I genuinely think deep down, you know the answer here. You are a grown woman who can, and should, absolutely do things on your own. Your feelings and emotions are valid, and anyone who tells you differently can kick rocks. The silent treatment alone is manipulative AF. Please break it off, spend some time on yourself, and find someone who will treat you as you deserve. You don't need a stupid man to be happy. Find happiness in your own damn self. Leave that stupid asshole and work on yourself. Kick him hard in his balls. I'm not sure if it's exactly abuse per se, but he's definitely a bit of an ass. I would talk to him before coming to Reddit, but since you're here I'd suggest having a long talk, and if he doesn't listen let him know that you aren't going to deal with it. This sounds a lot like narcissistic abuse. I was in an abusive relationship like this and things kept escalating until I finally left. Take care of yourself and get out of there. Then go find a good therapist. Yes. Get out before it's too late. Recognize that these are red flags and take the necessary actions to correct them. No one should be a prisoner to their own life. You should always be in control. Also, you want a significant other who can build you up and support you through rough times. Anytime you express emotions, your SO is getting upset. He's probably not emotionally ready to take on a relationship. You need a sound partner, and what he is providing is nothing more than a headache. Ugh. Why are you with him? He's making you feel like shit so you'll feel like you'll never be good enough for anybody else. Leave and show him you can do better. This is not necessarily abuse. If you are constantly hanging out at his place having breakdowns, he simply might just be tired of it. Being with someone who has mental health issues is difficult and emotionally draining. If you want to salvage your relationship, spend some time at your own home. See a therapist, meditate, exercise. You need to take control of your mental health for your own sake.